Where we have it at, like right here last time.
Yeah,
Come on, I think it'd get everybody in shot. Shit.
we on?
Yep. See if somebody put it up. See if they can. We got it.
Which one we on?
KC Prophets 3.
No, it's not on.
It's not on.
KC Prophets. Let me check. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we
You good?
go. Yeah, we on.
Yeah. Can you see everybody?
Yeah, everybody on there.
Okay.
Let's get up a little bit.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to YAHAWAH.
YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Kakadash.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, who is in his gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, wherever it may be. We're the brothers here at the GMS Kansas City branch, coming to you with another tradition that we do year in, year out. The New Year's Eve Live of Destruction show 2025. As this year is pretty much for the books, next year 2025 will be a year of judgment, pending doom, and shit. Hopefully, all hell breaking loose, man. All right, because 2024, it's been such a blur to the point we can't even recall everything that happened this year because there's been so much happening at once, from judgments to AI to chariot sightings to drone sightings to escalation of World War III. All right, to the fact I believe that Babylon shot down. I believe then Esau sent some troops over to Lebanon or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, they in Yemen heavy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with them Houthis, they in an active war with them right now, man.
Act of war, which is the third woe. Elon Musk and the whole Trump cabinet getting ready to push this whole form of technocracy, which is the fourth industrial revolution, which is a technocracy. Hell, man, fucking murder, kills, the spirit of vengeance. I mean, hell, from the beginning of the year, we had so-called alien sightings to the point we still don't know what the hell that was about, you know? But other than that, man, shit, it's just been a hell of a year. And 2025, man, made a YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI really turn up and up the judgments on this place, man. Because, you know, us, the men of the Lord, man, you know, we're tired, okay? We're ready to see judgment on America. We're ready to see judgment on these heathens, 2/3 of our people, you women, you Edomites, man. And may the Most High bring that to fruition. You know, so just to put out there, you brothers, man, at midnight tonight, you know, if you still up, throw up curses on this place, man.
Right.
Throw up heavy curses on America. You know, throw up prayers for yourselves, for the brothers, man. And be in the mind of being more spiritual next year. Being more like-minded, you know, being more in the scriptures and studying, fasting, as much as you can, because the Lord said those that need to be counted worthy to stand before the Lord, man, in that day. All right? So with that, man, we just going to get started. Whatever the first precept is, we're going to lead with it.
I got a quick one. This is the book of Daniel 7:25. It says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and a dividing of time."
Yeah, it says that word where goes into harassment, because we're constantly harassed here, man. Okay, if it ain't Esau, the cops messing with you, it's the damn woman, it's your children, it's the demons, and just the demons in general. You know, you wake up, you have all these types of illnesses going on in your body. One day you're fine, next day you're having a mental breakdown. One day you're good at work, the next day everybody's trying to fire your ass. You know, you go to pay bills and all of a sudden you got another debt coming in the mail. It's just a constant form of harassment here, man. And we have no goddamn rest. You know?
That's right. And wearing out, you know, we tired, man. All the brothers are tired of being in this place, man. We're exhausted. We're sick of the bullshit here, man.
That's right.
So, you know, everybody's in the spirit of hoping that 2025 be it.
Yeah.
And then more so now than ever, man. Like,
Yeah.
we so fucking sick of this shit. Shit's getting worse and worse and worse. You know, because iniquity abound, the scriptures say. You know, love of many has waxed cold, which means we got to deal with 3 or 4 times the bullshit than we've had in the previous years.
Yeah. And we become more aware of things too. So, like the scriptures say, the oppression maketh the wise man mad. So the more we into the scriptures, man, the more the things out in the world vex us, man. You know, so listen, it's compounding. You know, that's why the scriptures say, in patience possess ye your souls.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's gonna require, man. Because we are sick and tired of you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
All you proud heathen, you out of order nigga woman, all right? You weak, effeminate men, all right? You filthy, lucre chasing Israelite camp leaders. We're sick of all of you, man. Like this is a very serious endeavor. We look forward every year with the same sincerity. We come every year to hope this place is destroyed, man.
That's right.
But a lot of you guys are just do it as a routine, going through the motions, man. No, we really want this shit to go down this year.
Con. Yeah,
You know?
Con. The scriptures say that the exile hasten to be loose, man. You know, and that's one of my favorite scriptures because each and every last one of us, man, we're praying to the Lord, like, look, man, how long, how long?
Right.
You know, and the way that the prophecies are popping off, man, you know, we ain't got too much longer. Like, shit, next week in Kansas City and just the Midwest in general, we getting ready to plummet 25 degrees, man.
Right. That ain't fucking normal, man.
Nah.
You know, yeah, it'll be January, but that shit's supposed to be gradual or more smooth out with the seasons, man. This shit is up and down, man.
Yeah.
We just had a 60-degree weather the other day, man. And
Right.
we at the end of December and it was fucking like damn near 65 degrees.
Yeah.
It's in the fog and shit too. The fog, and then you got something which is called the norovirus, which is basically a inflammation of the digestive tract. It's like a overly inflamed stomach flu, man. And then all of a sudden you got this whole bird flu shit coming out, and the CDC, well, the CD, you know who, talking about it's gonna mutate and jump from people, and then you got the news anchor woman that was talking about, well, yeah, you know, there's a couple of strains. It's not transmissible now, but in 3 strains later, it will be transmissible. Like, how the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, because they made that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Had a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is upon me, because the Lord Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Yahweh.
Yep.
And the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. I don't know about you brothers, but you know, the only thing that's gonna comfort me is judgment on these wicked individuals that we have to suffer every day, man. When they speak about the gospel, which is what this is, they think about something light and fluffy in the sky. That ain't what we looking forward to, man. This place is out of fucking order. The judgment is just no judgment at all whatsoever, man. As a matter of fact, you see anything righteous, they're more than likely getting castigated for it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Quick precept to that point. You know, that judgment, that's what's going to excite us, man. You know, that's ultimately our reward, is to see you wicked people put down in these times. This is Psalms 91:8. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. All right, and that's of utmost importance in these times, man. You know, to have YAHAWASHI as that strong tower, that's how we're going to get out of this shit. You know, without that, hey, your ass is grass out here, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, bro, because like I was watching TikTok today, and it was a Jake woman. She was talking about going into like the fog and how something very ominous is in the air, and we all can feel that something's getting ready to go down, bro. It's just like a eerie feeling, even if you can't particularly put your hands on it. You can tell that something big is getting ready to come, and if a nigga in the world can see this, why the fuck you other Israelite niggas that claim to be leaders are not seeing this, man? How the fuck are you not knowing that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man? Like, what have you been doing all this time? Playing games, man. Chasing clout. Get the Cash App title. Oh, we gonna do the Passover here and there. Man, fuck that shit, man. You supposed to be in the scriptures and prophesying the downfall of this place, man.
Right.
Not setting up fucking women classes.
That's right.
Not talking about Cash App. Not talking about hit that like button, man. Not debating for fucking clout, man.
That's right.
You niggas are gonna pay, man. All right? And the Lord gonna start judging you dudes, man. Real soon.
That's right.
Right, man, because a lot of plans and agendas is coming out. They about to crack down on all these 501c3s, man. When Trump comes in, so all you niggas that's got that status, hey, the feds is about to be on your ass.
Yeah, because it's a lot of niggas taking advantage of it. And how long you start gonna suffer you niggas to do it, man? Got these Billy Carson niggas, man, that always got something to peddle on a podcast somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and these niggas got all kind of shell corporations and 501c. Yeah, you stuff about to clean you niggas up, man. I'm good.
Hey, what nigga Future say? Feds did a sweep, but I got a quick precept real quick.
Okay.
And it says here, Matthew 16:1, it says, and the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven, which shows you that they both were wicked, because for one thing, the Sadducees and the Pharisees shouldn't have had no dealings with one another anyway, because they were coming from two different doctrinal standpoints, man. But show how niggas will band up together to try to persecute a righteous man, man. This is why in the times we coming in, bro, them men in them other groups, hey, they all gonna come against us.
Right.
They all gonna try to put out dirt. Oh, yeah, I remember they did this and that.
Right.
But it's all good, though, because every dog got his day.
Yep.
And it says here that he would show them a sign from heaven, and he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say there will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. But O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times. So you mean to tell me that out of all the prophecy that's taking place, you got this guy Elon Musk, which no coincidence that he's part of the Trump administration that's getting ready to push this whole, what do you call it, the Neuralink on people. Because he said, look, man, people are going to get the Neuralink in order to have a normal life, to sustain some type of probability in life, man. A person that was not able to use their hands or their minds, now they can be able to order a pepperoni pizza with their mindset, man.
Right.
Part of the miracles. All right. And on top of that, you got the, what is it called? The international, the bank of, what is it called? International Bank
Bank
of
of Settlements.
Bank of Settlements, man.
Yeah.
They came out and mentioned that they're going to have complete autonomy over anybody's purchasing power, because the U.S. dollar you can't trace or track anybody that buy with cash, man. So how the hell are you not seeing that this thing is getting ready to come to fruition? How do you not know that the market of beast system is tied into the economy, man?
Yeah.
How do you not know that? Christianity, how can you buy and sell with Christianity? How can you buy and sell with sin? Break that down.
Embargo.
Embargo.
Big nations and
The
little
small
nations.
nations, right.
You know,
Stupid shit.
and we know y'all don't really care when we ask y'all these questions, because y'all are just look at us as down bad. But guess what? Your members are about to have these questions.
Yeah.
These people are seeing things out in the world and gonna have real questions, man, about what the market will be. And you talking about white women, they're gonna be looking at you, man. You know?
Looking goofy.
And it says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. So ain't gonna be no look. The prophets are out there. That's the sign that this place is going down.
Yeah.
Us speaking week in and week out, man. All right? Ain't gonna be no miraculous oratory in the heaven saying, look here. No, the men of the Lord are out there, bro.
Right.
Yeah, kind
Lord ain't gonna come to you in the burning bush.
No,
No.
not even.
Hey, the Lord did show a sign though this year, because we've been waiting on that eclipse to cross South America, and that motherfucking came this year. And ever since that shit happened in like March, it's been a weird spirit out here, man.
Yeah.
They just had a black moon Monday to do the time of the new moon. They said the next one is in March. No, not March, but in 2027.
Yeah.
They said the last one we had was in 2022, and that's when all that shit in Ukraine kicked off, man. Because you know the war in Ukraine kicked off in 2022 when they found out that the Biden administration, or just Babylon, had several biolabs in Ukraine, man. Which Ukraine is a front for all types of shit,
Bro.
trafficking, fucking opium, all types of wickedness, man. You know, but yeah, run that back, brother.
Can you read that Isaiah one more time?
This is
You
Isaiah.
brothers got like videos y'all want to pull up or whatever, man, or something like that. Or we pull up somewhere, TikTok, whatever, we can figure it out and pull up on the projector.
Yeah.
Or y'all got articles and shit, because we want to get into this this 2025 thing. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
See, so it say the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord appointed me to preach these things, man. You know, December 31st is always a big ass party day. Everybody's celebrating, you know, making it through 2024. You lame ass bitches posting New Year, new me posting shit, man.
Yeah, fuck you all.
But the spirit is on us, not just us here in KC, but other members in GMS to preach the downfall of this place, man.
That's right.
You don't see us turning up with, you know, champagne talking about we can't wait for this year for more success. We praying for more destruction and hell upon you people, man. This is the difference between somebody in the right spirit and the worldly spirit, man.
Yes, sir.
Because GMS, we the only ones that actually be doing these shows, man. New Year's Eve of destruction.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody else got Passover
Yeah.
plans on where they gonna have where they gonna buy the chicken from and the lamb, man.
Yeah,
You know?
kind of. It says to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
That's us, man. And then I had got that precept the brother quoted when he said, them that are bound. This is Isaiah chapter 51. Isaiah chapter 51, verses 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. And brothers were speaking before we started this lesson. We don't want to grow old in this fucking place, man.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted to get out of here last year. That's how bad. You know, we ain't gonna mention the name, but we had somebody in this camp formerly that coined the term. We got our spiritual bags packed, man. And that's what it is. The captive hastening to be loose.
Yeah, well, the problem is they don't see this place as a pit. They see it as an opportunity to make money, to get something on this side. See, these guys are short-sighted and they don't fear the Lord. And that's why they're in the spirit of doing whatever for life to get ahead. Because if they really believe this place was a pit, they would be preaching against it with the same spirit that we are, but they're not.
Yeah.
It say Isaiah 51:14, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. But I am the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, that power that divided the sea, who waves roar, the Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of my hand. And that's what we praying for, man. You know, we pray for the Lord to have mercy upon us.
Yeah. And it says, well, I'm gonna read verse 2, and it tells you what the words that the Lord put in our mouth. It says, verse 2, Isaiah 61:2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Yahawah, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. That's what's gonna comfort us. The day of vengeance. All right, that's the gospel. That's the good news. And that's what Christians don't want to wrap their heads around. This is the acceptable year of the Lord Yahawah and the day of vengeance, man.
That's right.
Lord's will, man.
Lord's will.
You know.
Got a real quick one. Yeah, to that brother's point, 2 Thessalonians 1:6, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See, that's a righteous thing for the Most High, man. To put you Edomites down, to put you wicked niggas down, to put Keisha down, you know, because every single last one of you people trouble us, man. You heathens, you Elamites, you Moabites, you Hamites. You know, it's a righteous thing for the Most High to recompense that tribulation upon you people's head, man. So we can finally be free from this fucking shit.
And it's so wild though, because like the brother made a comment earlier about how people are looking to turn up for 2025. Most people are in a languishing spirit. They don't have no optimism about what's, about next year. For real, people they kind of like on shaky legs now. You know how like in that 12th run you getting ready to get knocked out. People are literally on shaky legs now because bro, like layoffs are. They not really simple. People are getting laid off at record numbers, man.
Yeah, they are.
And then they just approved of another, I think, couple billion to get sent over to Ukraine.
Right.
And people like, wait a minute, man. We're losing our jobs and paying into this system, but you taking our money and sending it to Ukraine to fight a fucking war that got nothing to do with you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People are like, wait a minute, how are we gonna sustain ourselves, man?
Yeah.
This is why we said with this election, this inauguration shit, Trump is the people's last hope. But even then, Trump been very silent. He ain't really been talking that shit like he was talking, man.
He's about to bring the pain too.
Yeah.
Because of people, because these people, like brother said, they getting laid off, right? On this plan in Project 2025 that we're gonna went into labor, and he's basically saying, hey, he's taking the snap. He's taking the snap away from these motherfuckers. But I guess you gotta have a certain type of job in order to get it. But people don't have the fucking jobs.
Yeah, he said you gotta go work 20 hours or some shit, or you gotta have some type of work training program you gotta be a part of.
Right, but that's not gonna work because people can't get the fucking jobs, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking jobs here, man.
Yeah.
Then people getting the email asking them, do you want to renew your lease? And it's 40% more. If you want to renew, 40%. On top of all of that, man, that's going on.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
These people are getting priced out. Watch how violent this gets, man.
Yeah.
Right now it's just languishing and people are sad, don't know what to do. But this shit gonna get violent, man.
Yeah, a lot of people outside the Israelites are realizing that this is a death camp, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The Israelites just knew it first.
Right, right.
Now it's just the common man realizing, okay, this some bullshit here.
Yeah, yeah. That's why that movie The Matrix was so good, because it basically trapped all of those people to make them think that they were in a world that was completely separate of their real reality.
Yeah.
But their real reality was horrible.
Bitter.
Yeah, you know?
I got a precept real quick.
Yeah.
This is a book of y'all brothers got some articles too, man. Let them
Yeah,
fly.
okay.
But this is Ezekiel 22:1. It says, "Moreover, the word of YAHAWAH came unto me, saying, Now thou son of man, without judge the bloody city." Okay, and that bloody city, even though at that time it was talking about Babylon, but it's talking about America, because we know America is equated to these ancient kingdoms, because America is fucking Egypt, it's Assyria, it's Babylon, it's Rome, it's all those convoluted into one wicked kingdom. So ultimately, when Ezekiel and Isaiah and Jeremiah was prophesying against these kingdoms, man, we're coming in the same spirit. So we're to declare the end of this place and declare the acceptable year of the Lord, man. Okay,
Right.
because that's our job as the men of the Lord. And it says here, then say thou, thus says the Lord Yahweh, the city sheddeth blood in the midst of it, that our time may come and make it idols against ourselves to defile ourselves, man. Because the idols here, the chip is going to be an idol.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate idol. Like they had a show called American Idol back in the day, and everybody used to tune in on Tuesday night to watch that bullshit, and they'd go to work, school, talking about it the next day. But the whole time, Esau was taking away your rights, coming up with bills to strip you of your money, you know, to put you in fucking slavery, while you people would sit up here idolizing something that have no doing with you, man. And that's why the scriptures say that this is going to come upon the people as a snare, man. All right? But it says, thou art become guilty in thy blood, that thou hast shed and hast defiled thyself in thy idols which thou hast made, and thou hast caused thy day to draw near, and art come even unto thy years. Therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a mocking to all countries, man. So Israel, man, you're mocking to all these nations. Even Babylon the Great, the heathens are mocking you now, because they don't your ass no more, man.
Right,
I'm like, fuck you, man. I was watching a video today. India got a fucking ICBM that's equivalent to the Sarmat 2 bomb, bro.
Yeah.
India. Coolies, man. So you in big trouble, E.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the point. It's I mean, we can keep going, but we'll tap back into it.
I got the article here.
Yeah, con.
This is the article from Salon. It says the headline is How America Will Collapse by 2025, 4 scenarios that could spell the end of the United States as we know it in the very near future. And it says a soft landing for America 40 years from now. Don't bet on it.
Well, before you get into that, I want to mention that video Apostle Hart did about how all empires have an expiration date of 250 years, man.
Yeah.
And we, 2024 is the 248th year, I believe, man.
Yeah.
This place cannot sustain itself.
No.
America is not just some country on the western hemisphere of the world. No, America is a global superpower. All these military bases they have all over the world, man, they can't hold this shit up any much longer, man.
Nah.
Right.
That's right.
It's like with the Roman Empire, bro. They went down because they were spread too thin, you know. And then financially wise, they're collapsing. They're talking about any day now. Financial collapse is inevitable, bro.
Yeah.
Like we can wake up tomorrow, they can collapse it out. Literally,
Right.
bro. Like it can really go down tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all digital. It's all in the power. That's why niggas piss you off so much, man. They don't realize how fragile this shit is, man.
Yeah.
This little menial happiness that you got, this little Saturday bullshit merch spirit y'all in. Like the devil really got your ass, and you have no idea, man. That's vexing to look upon, you know. But it says in the article, it says a soft landing for America 40 years from now. Don't bet on it. The demise of the United States as a global superpower could come far more quickly and anyone imagines.
This is why they're not talking about the 2030 plan no more. You remember they had the 2030?
Yeah,
They still
yeah.
in at it, but they just had to decelerate that shit. Like, wait a minute,
Right,
bro,
right.
like, pump the brakes.
Yeah,
That, bro. I ain't giving this man another 5 years to do what he need to do.
yeah.
The New World Order needs to be set up like ASAP because everything is in play. They got the digital infrastructure already set up. You got the people where you want them. The only thing you got to do is come out with the perfect crisis, man. You got the pandemic already in play. Shit, the cyber attacks. Hey, we just put out an article that the U.S. Treasury got hacked, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's heavy. That ain't light.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why they came out with the Pact for the Future.
Yeah.
You know, that's why UN did that, because they already went into the fact that in the case of another global pandemic, they pretty much want every single last one of you people to take a digital ID, man.
Yes.
That's why they had all of those countries agree to get a sovereignty over to the UN. So that with this Pact for the Future, in the case of the next pandemic, you know, which we got videos to play, you know, they want to roll them digital wallets and them digital IDs out, man.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
pushing that 2025 heavy, man.
Yeah.
That real ID.
Don't be shocked if you
May
want
7th.
you want to be a DoorDash driver. They like, well, you got to have the real ID.
Yeah.
In order to fly domestically, you gotta have the real ID, which they gonna start because they've been coming up. They've been pushing this shit since like earlier oh, okay, like earlier 2008. Now they was talking about this back in 2008 before it collapsed the first time. Then they kept revising it, and then 2017 and 2018 and 2020. Then they was like, you know what, fuck it, we gonna push it. Because what happened was that they was going through beta tests to test the infrastructure to see how people was going to receive it. So the pandemic was like a pump fake. They know that people are going to opt into giving their rights for convenience and fear. So they like, well, look, if you want to go to Bahamas or go down to Orlando, and you don't want to drive 20 hours across the United States, you would sell out just to take a 2-hour flight to fucking Florida, man.
Yeah.
Get the real ID.
I'm a witness. It was that pump fake worked.
Yeah.
I saw the face on a lot of these people in these grocery stores.
That jab step, that shit Kobe used to do, motherfucker, go that way and
They-
pull up on your ass.
They most definitely flinched. But it says, if Washington is dreaming of 2040 or 2050 as the end of the American century, a more realistic assessment of domestic and global trends suggests that in 2025, just 15 years from now, it could all be over except for the shouting. It says, despite the aura and omnipotence of most empires, a look at their history should remind us that they are fragile organisms.
Yeah, no, you got it, Thomas.
What do you say? You gotta look at history, man. You know, the Most High. Because the scriptures say in Daniel, man, the only kingdom that's gonna last forever is the kingdom of the Israelites, man.
Yeah.
All right, so this place ain't got no to fucking infinity and beyond on some Buzz Lightyear shit.
Yeah.
This shit gonna end one day, man.
Yeah.
And we praying Lord's will it be in 2025,
Lord
man.
will.
Hey, brother, the Most High has
And then we're probably
the Most High has an expiration date on Babylon, bro.
On Esau, the whole nation.
It's an expiration date, bro. Like,
Con.
you know,
Oh, I'm gonna be doing 20 years from
No.
now.
go out of here, bro.
Come
No.
on, retirement plans. Carl, can you get that Daniel 4:17?
Con.
And then I think it's Job 20 and 14 or 14 to 20 appointed time.
Con, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, and verse 17. It says, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men."
Yeah. You look at this old nigga Jimmy Carter that died at 100. You saw that old frail nigga? That nigga was the president of the United States, man. That's the nigga that's ruling over you, man, and have been. And this weak hoe ass nigga ruling over us has been the hammer of the earth, man.
Yeah.
Only the Most High can do that, man. With a base nigga like that, he can't fight. He got no emotional control. He don't know how to rule over his own people, but he's still winning.
You're just a fucking pedophile, old devil,
Yeah.
that hate niggas. The only thing you got, Esau, is hate
Yeah.
and the sword. That's it, nigga.
Right.
This Job 20, this Job chapter 20, verses 8 in the NLT. It said they will fade like a dream and not be found. They will vanish like a vision in the night. Those those who once saw them will see them no more. Their families will never see them again. Their children will beg from the poor, for they must give back their stolen riches.
Man, and you know how much this nigga stole? Forget US dollars. You'll never be able to quantify how much, what assets he stole. Those numbers are bullshit. He stole pretty much the whole earth, man. You can't put no trillions on that. He stole everything. And he's going to pay it back through physical labor, man.
Yeah.
All right? Physical pain. He's going to pay every penny back double.
What the scripture say, so so his restitution should be when you restitute, the key word is restore. So he's gonna have to pay that back, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's got to pay. He got to go in slavery. Right. This devil has not been judged for anything that he's done.
Yeah.
All right. You've had literally 2 rulerships and then some to totally decimate people's minds, man. And you came back a bigger devil than what you was during the time of the Romans, man.
Right.
You aggravated the deviltry that you've done, man. You're a devil 2.0. So yeah, you got Edomites or Jake trying to save this guy, man.
Right.
You still got Jake out here that believe that the white man is not the devil. Wait a minute, I showed you this man. This man that put some potion in you and made you literally turn against your own family to take the potion.
Yeah.
And then your ass died 3 months later.
Yeah. And you got fired.
And you still got fired.
Yeah, that's the devil. That sound like.
Right, Lord, let this nigga go on forever, man.
That
The Lord
sound
said a little season, man.
Yeah,
That
like-
nigga got
What more do you people need to see, man?
Right,
We ain't just calling this nigga the devil because it's cute. No, we're
Right.
telling you this is the man you need to watch out for. The scriptures say, go ye not in the way of the men that have the power to kill.
Right.
Avoid him at all costs if you can,
Yeah,
man. If
yeah.
you see Esau coming, nigga, go the other way.
Right.
Jump
right.
across the street. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right, man.
A little bit more. Job chapter 20, verses 10 again. Their children will beg from the poor, for they must give back their stolen riches. Though they are young, their bones will lie in the dust. They enjoyed the sweet taste of wickedness, letting it melt under their tongue.
Yeah, cause see, as wicked as this place is, bro, these niggas enjoy this shit, man.
Yes.
They enjoy, rolling the backwood and trying to fuck on somebody else's baby mama. Not a single woman. They want another man's woman.
Well, that's niggas. Esau more wicked.
Yeah, Esau more wicked. He set all of this up, man.
Esau will light up some meth, do a line of coke, and then go fuck a little boy, man.
Yeah, God.
Oh, y'all saw that movie, Squid Game? Y'all saw Squid Game?
No, I don't know.
Not the new
Came
one.
out.
Not the new
Y'all saw
one.
the first season, though?
That's all
Yeah,
first
the
one.
first one.
That shit wild, bro. That's it. And you notice it was a bunch of damn Edomites.
Get
man.
off from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you seen, he told that man straightforward, he said, you have the type of faith that doesn't need to be behind a mask. He said, you pleasure me, I will make your life, I will change your life. Bro, a fucking devil want another man to make love to him, bro.
Shit gotta go.
That's the wickedness of this place, man.
Yeah.
This place will be burned by fire.
Yeah,
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It say they enjoyed the sweet taste of wickedness, letting it melt under their tongue. They savored it, holding it long in their mouths. But suddenly, the food in their belly turned sour, a poisonous venom in their stomach. They will vomit the wealth they swallow. The Most High will not let them keep it down. See, and this is describing when the so-called white man gets stripped. We always been speaking on this. Feel like the past few weeks at camp, we be speaking on the Most High stripping you people of everything that you love and care about. And it starts with your comforts, and it starts with your security here in America, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it's an imbalance, man. People like the taste of a cheesecake, man, but you can't eat a whole fucking cheesecake
No, you
in one
can't.
sitting, man.
No.
You're going to throw that shit up.
Yeah,
That's what he did. Oh, it tastes good. That's what these Americans are on. They taste good.
especially that Walmart shit.
Yeah, you get shit delivery. Oh, I got a credit card. I got proof for another credit card. Blah, blah, blah. And eventually, it catches up. And this shit going to collapse, man.
Right?
There ain't no way the Lord didn't get this nigga a curfew, man. Sit your ass down and let the earth be at peace.
Right.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahawah. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahawah. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So they're coming up with all these plans and these agendas. It's ultimately to attack us. We're the number one targets. They want to take us fucking out, man. And they've already tried to basically supplant themselves and make them be the quote unquote chosen people, but the world has figured out that they imposters.
Yeah.
You know, and now they got AI and they got these robots, so they feel like, hey, we don't need these motherfuckers no more. So they're coming up with plans to try to do extermination and kill us because they know that our power is coming back, man. And they're afraid of us getting unlocked, especially the prophets. When the spiritual powers get unlocked, oh, they're terrified, man. That's why they got all these movies coming out. And all these superhero movies are now what? Are they so-called white people with these powers? They jakes, man.
Super set.
Super set. Yeah, that came out this year.
The new Captain America is Jake.
He's a Jake.
Non-acting nigga Anthony Mackie.
Even the new James Bond movie, I'm pretty sure Idris is supposed to be playing the new Bond.
Should.
Really?
Trying to get me.
So,
I don't know if you heard, but to your point about how they target us, the Edomites are bringing out now about how the whole purpose why we have a copay for medical insurance. So that Edomite back in the day, I think he worked for Aetna. He wanted to keep Jake out. That was just enough, so Jake couldn't get it, but the Edomites could afford it. That's why the whole copay thing exists now. But see, that shit flipped on them now. Now y'all can't afford the copay.
Like, have y'all heard anything else about this Luigi Mangione character?
Nah, he's quiet.
Yeah, that nigga probably out of jail already. Probably
Set up, man.
He was Epstein.
Right.
But yeah, we got a video right here. Maybe we want to play real quick.
Oh, God, yeah.
Is this the one that the brothers was playing today, or is this a different one?
This might be a different one. It was one on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure brothers have seen it. It was going into that.
If you go into the gym, nah, don't do that. Let's talk this way. No, you turn it down. You turn it down. That's what we can do. We flip it around. Yeah, that way we can see it. But it's another video. Actually, I did a video on it today, but also the elder brother Karatas out from Vegas uploaded it too. It's like a 10-minute video of this, pretty much the same shit, but it goes into the bank of settlements too. So we probably can pull it if a brother can pull up his channel.
Okay.
But yeah, start it from the beginning, go all the way back, and then.
The point is really started.
Oh, okay.
Started around 2:30.
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah, that's fine. Let's start it here.
Okay, got it.
doing their communication. So I'm hoping that these slides will be shared with you. Click on these links if nothing else. It'll give you an impression of what Europe is working on. European digital identity wallets. Member states will be required to issue a wallet with identity to all citizens in Europe and the extended European area. So Norway, for example, is included there. And that means that all EU residents will have for free access to a mobile EID on a level of assurance high. Now I'm talking to Denmark here, and you'll go like, what's new, right?
And you see how this fucking bitch is just saying like it's just so okay. You see how fork tongue she, oh, it's okay. She's making it seem like it's a thing. They're selling it to you.
Right, right.
This is wicked as hell. Like, who the fuck wants to be? If you want to do something with your money, why do that need to be somebody else?
Track.
Yeah, why you got to track what I buy with my fucking money? Why can't I? Ain't nobody tracking them, are they?
No.
Exactly, man. That's the fucking hypocrite right there.
Yeah, the elites, they ain't gonna get that rice grain. They don't need it.
They don't-
She talking about. She's not gonna be in for none of this shit. Like she just know.
Yeah, bro, the Rothschild, look, you ain't gonna find fucking Montgomery Burns,
Right.
Jacob Rothschild, basically saying you ain't gonna walk up on him and say, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna have that. He gonna look at you like you're crazy. He gonna give you that under look like, excuse me?
No, I am.
He gonna give you that retarded look, man.
Eat your ass, baby.
You've got Miss ID. I can tell you in a lot of countries this is not the case. And even if you are lucky, like I am from the Netherlands, we do have a national EID, but I can only use it with governments. I can't use it for anything else. So, every citizen is once a year my tax return, every now and then talking to a doctor. That's it. So these wallets will provide all these European citizens the high assured identity, attribute-based, and it will not only be usable with governments, but also with the private sector. anyone would be able to use it across borders, so internationally. And it's extensible with different attributes, so it's not only going to contain your name and your date of birth, but many other things in there from different sources, and you can use or check on the qualification of those sources.
Yeah, they're going to include
so where
medical
can I get
information.
this? No.
Oh yeah, she gonna say
If
it.
you got the juice or not, they're going to be able to tell your blood type.
Right, right.
All these things is going to be, well, that's just important to the elites in general. They want to keep tabs on everybody, have a whole database with everybody's shit on it, man.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what the Most High is.
Right,
Most
right.
High, he got a spiritual database with everybody info.
Well, I got a quick precept, bro, because you see how sweet she sounds? She just sounds so sweet and nice. And this is how they get people, man. This is the book of Psalms 55, and I'm going to start at verses 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, but yet they were drawn swords.
Yeah, that's right. That's why all this DEI stuff is backfiring on Esau too, because what he's done over a course of a period of time, like for an example, like the secretary over the Defense Department is a woman now.
Yeah.
And they're getting more of these rainbow people in there. They're trying to put a mask of softness over real wickedness and violence.
Yeah.
You know, the top 5 defense contractors are the CEOs are women.
Yep.
You know, so because he's trying to portray like, oh, this is all by peace and we believe in diversity, but this nigga is waging war with life, man.
It's witchcraft, bro.
That's right.
It's witchcraft. It's really sorcery at the end of the day, man. It's to really get in people's mindset, bro. Like, really, that's a serpent. That's why when you go into the book of Genesis and you go into the word serpent, it goes into a cunningly, it's a deity, man. There's a spirit behind it. Because he's speaking, it's all subtle.
Yep.
You know, like the thing of a magician is to make you believe something that's not there.
Yeah.
Like the wizard behind the curtain, man.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. He's a serpent. Like this is the garden. That's the man that was in the garden, bro. The spirit, at least.
Quick one off the comment board. Proverbs 26 and 25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Damn. Read that again, bro.
Boy, hey, you posted more. This is brother Taza Bob Ban YAHAWAH.
Shalom, bro.
Shalom. Proverbs 26 and 24. He that hated dissembleth with his lips and layeth deceit within him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart.
And 7 is completion.
Yeah.
So that it could be more than it could be a 1,000,007 abominations.
Oh,
Because
hold on. Hey, it say whose hatred is covered by deceit.
damn.
Man.
His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation.
Yeah. And we're gonna play this demon Elon Musk in a second, man. God, this nigga's wickedness, he's portrayed as the Messiah that's gonna bring everybody to Mars and infinity and beyond his Buzz Lightyear spirit, man.
With that stupid ass Bart Simpson haircut he be having, man.
Fucking demon.
Got about one more minute.
This is work in progress. I'm sorry, my sales department is still very disappointed with me because there's nothing they can ship out. But we're looking at a target launch in 2026, which is closer than you think. And we'll see the first deployments even end of this year, but they will be very beta level.
But this is all
And I'm
conditional
expecting
programming
the
too,
first
man.
ones next year.
Because like this shit is this is set people up conditionally to accept that chip when it come out. Because it, you know, when the chip come out, it's gonna make using this app on this phone less convenient.
Yeah.
So people they gravitate and flock towards convenience.
Yeah.
You know, so instead of them saying, "Oh, you don't have to have this on your phone no more," all you gotta do is just everything's already automatically in your hand. So that's the ultimate form of ID is what they have in the fucking hand and in your head. So this is a big setup, and it's gonna really rapidly go towards that chip.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm playing this video because when you look into the pact for the future, you know all of the countries have accepted that, man. You know they all gave a sovereignty for the UN to do that. So ultimately, we see the EU, you know, rolling out this digital wallet, making their member countries have to mandate it. But they're just showing you what the rest of these countries are going to follow suit with, man.
Yeah.
Like even when you look at Australia, they really ahead of the game with that digital ID. You know, it's already being a bill passed into law. You know, a lot of people got to use that digital ID to access government funds and all that type of shit. They got to use that ID to do that, man. So they just showing you the blueprint that all these different places about to roll out.
Well, a precept real quick. This is the book of Proverbs 25:19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint, man. And they gonna run down there and get this, man, because it sounds good. It's enticing to them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I could transfer money quicker.
Yeah.
I could get an extra 20% on my OnlyFans subscription. No, people going, boy, they gonna tie this all into a system, a working system.
Yeah.
This is what Klaus Schwab was talking about, man, in a Davos summit last year. You know, when they had that summit, they talking about they're gonna have to tear down our old world and build up the new, and it's all based on the digital tenocracy, man.
That's the spirit, bro, because they call it a digital ecosystem.
Digital ecosystem.
That's what she say
Exactly.
later on.
Yep. And every day you single mother Keishas are getting hungrier and broker and more desperate, man. What you think
Right.
your ass gonna do, man?
Right.
You know?
Look at the wallets. What will happen? Just going back to the basics. You have your mobile phone, there's wallets, there's an app in there, wallets. And the first thing you'll do, and in Denmark, I know this is going to be based on this ID, is get your identity from the government. And in Denmark, probably that means logging on with NetID and having data transferred to your wallets. But that's not all, because then you can go and grab a mobile driving license,
See?
passport details,
Come on, bruh.
work
All that
permits,
movie tickets.
student degrees, payment cards, debit cards, but also flight tickets,
Give us
concert
everything.
tickets. Just think about it, and it could be in there if the user wants it. It's all voluntary based, and once it's in the wallet, you can share it with different service providers. And not just fully share it, but also disclose parts of it. So if they want to see if you have a valid driving license, you don't have to show every detail of that driving license. You can just prove that you have one.
See hip, see hip, see hip.
See that, Nate? See, and all you guys out there that don't see this because the Spirit's not dealing with you. And I got a quick precept, real quick. This is the book of Revelation 17, and I'm going to start at verses, matter of fact, let's start at verses 10. It says, and these were the 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space, which is the Roman Empire. And it says, and the beast that was and that is, even he is of the 8th, and is of the 7th going to perdition, which the 7 is talking about Great Britain, and America is the 8th that comes out of that 7 head. And it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as of yet, but have received power as kings 1 hour with the beast. Now, when you look at that EU right there, that goes into those 28, those 10 kings, man, which were 28 nations. But you see, he tries to throw it off because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 stars now instead of 10. He tries to throw people off, but it all goes back into these 10 kings because it's all the NATO and the EU at the end of the day, with America spearheading this shit, man.
Yeah. I believe the original name of it's called the Treaty of Rome.
Treaty of Rome.
That made the
Treaty of
EU
Rome.
and
Yep.
the beginning of NATO.
Yep. 1949.
That's pretty much it on that video, though. She
Come.
gonna just keep rambling at that point.
Con.
I got the one from the brother in Vegas.
Vegas, okay. You can screen it to this, cast it to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general to the general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Pause it.
Welcome back.
Pause it. Get
Today, we're exploring-
get somebody get Revelation 13, start at 15, and also give me Psalm 64.
While brothers getting that, remember this year they brought out that Fed Now. You know, they did that Fed Now experiment as far as regulating, you know, a transparency between all these different banking systems.
Yeah.
To make transactions more quicker and smoother.
Yep.
They don't mention that no more.
Right.
Y'all notice too, if y'all brothers ever got a PayPal, you remember a while ago, maybe years ago, PayPal used to take days to deposit into your bank account. Now you can do it instantly, man.
Cash App.
Even Cash App now,
Oh, yeah,
for a small fee, you can do it instantly now. You know?
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, and this is going into the image, man. And that word kill goes into unaliving or ostracizing you out of society, man. Because you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of Christians that don't opt into this system, man. And they're going to be targeted for Esau's extermination squads, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, this is going to come in a time that things are still convenient. It ain't going to come when all hell break loose. It's going to come when people still have their jobs and when they getting new leases and shit. And this is why, you know, we got to get in the mindset that we going to have to really let go and depend on the Most High, brothers.
Yeah.
Because, hey, this shit can come next year while everybody is going to work. Shit is cool and dandy. And you, it may not be nothing happening. You got to walk away from this shit, man.
Yeah.
Which the CBDCs is not the chip. Like, let's just say if they institute the digital currency, right? You'll have to deal with that because that's just the money now. But when it comes to putting that micro C-hip in you, that's when you got to call it quits. Same thing with this whole new BIRDFLU. You know they already got some juice for that. Your job may require you to take it. Are you going to take that shit? Or are you going to say, you know what, I got to find other means, man?
Yeah, because you when it says the image, you got to bow to everything, man.
Yeah.
The high holy days here, all whatever he says on the CD, you know what? You know, whatever his so-called science is. Don't be surprised you sign up with his app. They ask you if you a feminist. You know, because Esau wants slaves, man. You got to really be with his program. He's really the Most High on the left-hand side. The Lord set him up to be the complete perversion of what the Lord wants set up in the earth, man.
Well, he thinks he's the Most High. He's nowhere near close.
Right.
Keep going.
And it says,
The potential architect.
oh, Salaki. It says, I'm going to restart from the top. Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
See, that's a test. Because the scriptures say, it shall try them that are on the face of the earth. So even though it say it calls it all, that don't mean everybody's going to take it, but everybody's going to have to make that choice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See?
No, a decision to make.
That's that our temptation. It tells that can come upon the whole world.
Yep.
God, that's good on that. You play, bro.
Of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, as proposed by the Bank for International Settlements and the European Central Bank. CBDC architectures are designed to balance privacy, security, and efficiency. One of the key models proposed by the ECB is the intermediated model. In this model, the central bank issues the CBDC and manages the core infrastructure. Meanwhile, financial intermediaries, such as commercial banks and payment service providers, are responsible for offering customer services. The central bank's role includes ensuring the security and integrity of the CBDC system, maintaining high levels of privacy, and overseeing efficient transaction processing. This approach aims to provide a robust and trustworthy digital currency framework.
See, now privacy, you got privacy with cash.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got to track it.
Right.
But privacy to them is making sure they know what the fuck you doing.
Yeah. Well, it's like he does everything else. He takes everything away and sells it back to you.
That's
like
wickedness.
he did with the food. He took all the nutrients out of the food and niggas selling you supplements.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, this is what he did. He took you had anonymity with cash, man.
Right.
But you know, what's that scripture in Proverbs that say that he don't rest unless he calls sun to fall?
I just had it.
Yeah. Bro, matter of fact, the brother went into the word killed in Revelation 13:15, goes to the Greek word karath, which means to cut down, which means to cut off. What else it means? And I don't understand why this chat only show half of the damn thing. Why do it cut off like this?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do y'all do that
Mine
too?
did that before.
Yeah, it's just like he's fucking with it, man. But Yeah, the brother typed the definition. Yep, to cut off, cut down, cut off a body, eliminate, kill, cut a covenant, which is an agreement, to permit, to perish. And a lot of you just gonna die from the famine because a lot of you ain't gonna opt into it and you just gonna starve to death because the spirit ain't dealing with you. You can be a Christian and don't take this shit and you gonna still get judged because the spirit is not dealing with that, man. A lot of you Israelites, you gonna get caught up in this because you gonna take it and still get jacked up by the Lord, man. You know? Go ahead, brother, play it.
Financial intermediaries play a crucial role by handling day-to-day interactions with customers, managing accounts, and providing additional services. This separation of duties helps to mitigate risks and distribute responsibilities effectively. The BIS and ECB have established several guidelines to ensure that CBDC systems are secure, interoperable, and scalable. These guidelines include principles for data governance, system resilience, and user-centric design. Interoperability is particularly important as it allows CBDCs to integrate seamlessly with existing payment systems and other digital currencies, fostering a more connected financial ecosystem.
So it can all come together like you were saying.
Scalability ensures that the CBDC system can handle large volumes of transactions without compromising performance or security, while user-centric design focuses on making the system accessible and convenient for all users. As central banks continue to refine the architecture of CBDC systems, it's clear that these digital currencies hold the potential to revolutionize the way we transact.
Oh, here we are. Critical Halt, can Swift integrate with mBridge for CBDCs? Could they just get rid of Ripple completely? Well, there was a meeting at Cybos and Mr. Changa, you know who he is? Well, actually I don't. But he said that mBridge could connect to traditional payment systems, including real-time gross settlement. Really, and it's involved right here with China, Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, and all that, and the BIS. Guess what Crypto Hulk's got? There's a company called Thunes. They're linked in with Swift and about 3 billion wallets, and they're linked in with banks. How does Thunes do it? Well, right here. Thunes is connected to Adirajarfa banking via Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain. It's not Ethereum. Here's the BIS, Bank for International Settlements, the bank of all the banks in the world. My name's Crypto Hulk, live stream today, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Get it.
Bro, the fact that they say that it can, the fact that they say it can connect to existing payment systems show you that shit can happen overnight.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't nothing for them if they just connect to an existing payment system. That's it. They don't gotta reinvent the wheel, man. It's already here.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention all them little dots you saw on the screen. All of those entities already exist. The BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, the ECB already exists. European Central Bank. All they need is a device to put in your ass to connect it all.
They got that already. They just need the perfect crisis.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Let me ask you brothers a question. Outside of the niggas is trying to be smart, what Jake know about this?
No money, bro.
Yeah. What is Jake doing tonight?
Turning up,
drinking.
teed up. Where the hoes at?
Where the hell is it? Yo?
He's stealing fucking Kias and Hyundais, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keisha don't know what the hell is going on, man.
Oh, right, right.
She's trying to get a fucking promotion at her fucking job next year.
That's why the scriptures say thief in the night, man.
right.
Because this shit coming strong. And they already organized, got it all set up for your ass.
Yup.
Yeah, kind.
Ain't gonna be no more Cash App in a minute.
Yeah.
No.
Keep playing.
No. Yeah, play a little bit more, man, and we'll get a couple of precepts.
India has joined the global CBDC race with its digital rupee, launched by the Reserve Bank of India. Currently in the pilot phase, the digital rupee is being tested for specific use cases like wholesale transactions and retail payments. The goal is to enhance the efficiency of the financial system while reducing dependency on physical cash. The digital rupee could revolutionize how Indians transact, making payments quicker and more secure. However, any innovation, CBDCs come with challenges. Cybersecurity risks, the potential disruption of traditional banking, and the need for a robust regulatory framework are significant hurdles that need to be addressed. To sum up, CBDCs like India's digital rupee have the potential to transform how we use money, offering faster, safer, and more inclusive financial solutions. However, their success will depend on careful implementation and regulation. Stay tuned to Money Zen for updates on digital currencies and how they shape the future of finance.
Saudi Arabia has joined the BIS-led central bank digital.
Y'all had another video. That was it.
God, I got one as well.
Okay. But reality of it is, this is coming. It's here, and they're selling it to people under the guisemanship of convenience. And once they push this, things are gonna get bad. And under security parameters, they're gonna say, well, look, this is the way we have to do things now. They're gonna get people to starve themselves and fight themselves into a corner to the point that they're gonna have a not a choice but to opt into it. You know, this is why they've been having all these cyber attacks, like what they had a cyber attack on the Department of Treasury, banking sectors, fucking water infrastructures, social security hacking, leaks, all this stuff. All this is time. That's the Black Swan event that's building up to the major event. And sooner than later, they're going to end up saying, well, we had a cyber attack on the grid. It may get dark in Babylon for a couple of weeks, man. Lights out. People trying to go to the bank, can't get their money out. They turn the lights back on. This is what they're going to push on people, man.
They said text messages too. That happened not too long ago.
China.
China compromised Apple and Android messages, and that's why they push for you to use encrypted apps like WhatsApp. You know, and if you know about that digital, it can be encrypted. You know, that could be another reason how they push that shit, man. Because you got your wallet in there, it's more encrypted. You know, less likely to be hacked.
And on our phone today, you brothers got iPhones. They even offer you another layer of encryption on that now. Hell yeah, bro. It's another layer. And I was looking at my phone the other day. They said you want to add another layer of encryption because encryption can't be just a bunch of random numbers and shit. You can't detect it. Even if you want to, say for instance, your phone gets stolen and you want to back up all your information to a cloud, you have this encryption number that you have to write down in order to restore your information. It's like it's nothing but a fuck. It's all it is a computer, bro. It's crazy. You know.
Okay, let me play this real quick.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Hold on. Stop. Hey, wait. Hey, brother, GMS, the Karya, the Israelite fauna. Hey, brother, Shalom. You got to take that GMS number. You got to take GMS off your name. You can't do that. You can't. That's out of order. I talked to you the other day, and I spoke to the elder out in Baton Rouge. You can't just put. I told you that the other day on the comment board. You just can't put Great Millstone on your name, and you ain't tried yet, bro. So you can't. That's out of order, bro. Scripture say do everything decently in order. So you take that GMS off your name, All right. You got to be tried and proven before you can get that. So you got to take that off your name because that's spreading confusion, man. I saw your message, and through the Spirit, we'll reach out to you when the Spirit permits, but you can't be making premature, immature moves like that in the Spirit, brother. Just to put that out there. But go ahead.
Number 8. We will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. Number 9, we will turn off the jobs and benefits magnet.
Now, this was in 2016, because you see you got Trump hits on there.
Right.
But now that Trump linked up with he got the perfect partner to get draconian, man. And you niggas gonna find out what fucking draconian means here in a second.
Right. Hey, brother. Hey, he got this nigga Dr. Oz too. You remember back in the early 2000s, Dr. Oz was talking about opting into the digital chip, bro.
Right. That's the bio guys, Dr. Oz. Right there.
Yeah.
And if y'all notice, over the past 4 years, they set up the pretext with these migrants, man, and this whole immigration thing.
Just
go through that, man. They a lot of you niggas about to go missing.
Hey,
right.
Hey, that assassination attempt, you know what that was? that was a message from the elites, like, nigga, do what you say you gonna do.
Right.
They ain't, yeah, because there ain't been
Stick
another
to the
attempt.
plan.
Yeah, if he message from the elites, like, look, nigga, because come on, man, his whole cabinet is associated with Assad. Look, he got RFK Jr., bro. Everybody know that the Kennedys are known with getting assassinated, so he's set there to remind him, like, look.
Yeah, he put a Kennedy
Yeah,
neck. That's
like,
the
nigga,
spirit. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So he's gonna push that Nero, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Play it again, and I got that one article real quick.
We can wrap it up, but we get some precepts. But yeah, go ahead.
Ensure that E-Verify is used to the fullest extent possible under existing law, and we will work with countries across the country. Immigration law exists to protect all aspects of American, the work site, the welfare office, the education system, and everything else. That is why immigration limits are established in the first place. Number 10, we will reform legal immigration to serve the best interests of America and its workers. The forgotten.
And on that, I want to read out this article real quick. It says Texas offers Trump land for migrant deportation facilities.
Turn lights back on, bro.
So he's literally building concentration camps in Texas and granted them a bunch of land. So he said specifically during his administration, now he didn't get to do it back in 2016 administration, but he's back in there now. And Brothers Rung Up Point said, hey, look who he's got on his team. You got Elon Musk, who's going to be in charge of the device that goes in your head. And he's got Dr. Oz, who's going to be helping spearhead the one that goes in your hand. Dr. Oz is being put in charge of the whole healthcare thing. He's the head guy. And Dr. Oz was actively pushing that on his show, that the C-hit, the chip, to go in the hand. He advertised that shit like a mug, man.
Years ago.
Yep.
This was years ago. This is years ago.
And they trying to hide it now. Like, you go look for the video, you got to kind of dig to try to find it when he came out there. Because they trying to keep it hush-hush. But he's going, hey, they really about to be pushing this shit heavy. It's the perfect storm for it, man. You got migrant, concentration camp facilities being built. He said he wants a biometric entry exit visa tracking system. He done hired Elon Musk, and he done put Dr. Oz on the team. This is the guy to bring the shit in, man.
Yeah.
Lord's will.
Yeah. He loved the
precept. We have some precepts. Get some on the comment board, yeah. And then we'll get into our article, and then we'll wrap it up.
Let's go with this Psalm 64. Right?
Yeah, please.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Yeah, these are the workers of iniquity, man. This is the counsel of the wicked, all right? This devil just said it. We just showed you 2 different videos that they're going to have full autonomy over people's lives, man, and that's just what it boils down to. Thessalonians said that he should set himself up as a God and sit in the seat as a God, declaring himself as the Most High, all right? And this is why you know YAHAWASHI is getting ready to return, man. You know? Go ahead.
Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
And this is how wicked this devil is, because even though his people are going to have to opt into the system, all this is done to stop us from getting to the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's all it's about. He's created a whole system to stop Israel from getting our glory.
Yeah.
This is like literally Israel's playland, bro, for death traps, man.
Right.
It's Wally World, man.
Yeah. And it's him still throwing a tantrum over the birthright that he sold, man.
Yeah, he's like literally trying to stop us from getting our blessing, bro. Because like if you opt into this system and get that, you through. Lord don't acknowledge you no more.
Yep. It says, they say, who shall see them? Salaki, it says, they commune laying of snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Yeah, this is all part of the Communist Manifesto, man. Which proves that America is not only a republic, it's a fucking communist too. It's a communist society, bro. They hide it under democracy to give you airheads the semblance of belief that you have a choice, but you really don't. Because if this was really a democracy, they wouldn't push this shit on you. democracy, they would tell you when they get ready to pass laws, and they wouldn't take 2 weeks of Christmas break. They wouldn't do all that. They would give the people the choice to say, well, look, how do you feel? The people should have a choice on what laws get passed, man.
Yeah.
If it benefit the people. It's supposed to benefit the people.
Yeah.
The laws benefit the elites. You know?
Giving other nations money right in front of you, man, while you suffer from hurricanes.
Yeah, you can't even afford a goddamn fucking 12-piece at goddamn Harold's, and yeah, he's giving billions of dollars to Israel. While your ass is paying $20 for a 20-piece with nigga sauce on it, man.
Yeah, kind of. It says, but our power shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah, man, and that arrow is this truth. They're being wounded by this truth because even though they're doing that, these videos are counteracting that shit. You know, that's why he's trying to keep us out of the limelight. But like we said, Esau, you're going to have to confront this truth, bro, sooner than later.
Yes.
You're going to have to confront the prophets, man. You ain't going to be able to hide behind your little wizard curtain and your mask for too much longer. You're going to have to confront this word. And ultimately, YAHAWASHI is going to confront your ass, man.
Yeah. Right. Yep. RICO charges.
Yeah, that's true. Try to touch the prophets. Most High won't touch you.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You going to bring out the article? You cool?
Yeah, I can bring it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
This is going into from BBC.com. It says Texas authorities say they are prepared to offer President-elect Donald Trump 1,400 acres of land along the U.S.-Mexico border to build detention facilities for undocumented migrants.
Wow.
In a letter, the Texas General Land Office said the plot could be used to build facilities for processing, detention, and coordination of the largest deportation of violent criminals in the nation's history.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. It ain't Trump's. It ain't Tom Homan. It ain't Trump's attention on deporting you back across the border. They want to put you in them camps to kill your ass, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. They straight up.
Because why they bring you over here in the first place? You think they brought you over here just to send you back? Half of the motherfuckers are military because don't forget the UN is right here. Sleeper cells are right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And notice they're not shedding light on the Iranian migrants, the Ukrainians, the national Chinese. They're not telling about they are targeting the Northern Kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Setting up fires and say, oh yeah, a motherfucker from Guatemala set a bitch on fire. But I'm hearing that she did it herself. I don't know. But all of a sudden people getting set on fire in these subways in New York now. Come on, man.
Yeah.
They're setting you up for the left jab, bro.
Venezuelan gangs taking
over
an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado.
Chicago, Trendiaga, and we drove through that shit. It was quiet as hell.
Yeah, they choose what to shine the light on, man.
Hey, but remember, I don't know if y'all brothers know, but in that Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, they showed you using the Mexican border to implant terrorists into America, man. They literally show you that on Call of Duty. You gotta go to the Mexican border and stop a Middle Eastern terrorist from coming in through the Mexican border.
Modern Warfare 3, the one that just came out.
I think it's actually the Modern Warfare 2 or 1. One of them.
I think it's 2 because
it's Modern Warfare, one of them that just came out.
You know, somebody did the breakdown of the geography of America about how it's impenetrable by conventional warfare. That's why it's going to get hit with missiles. But you can't just invade America from the west or the east
because it's surrounded by water.
Right. The softest spot into America would be through the south.
Through the blood and water.
You can't come through Canada. That's tundra and ice. So that tracks. You know.
And just to add to that other article, another one says incoming Trump admin is eyeing new immigrant detention centers near major U.S. cities. So they ain't just Texas. You got them all over, so they literally building up camps, and it's gonna go from migrants to anybody that comes against the system. Yeah. That Project 2025 shit, man. If you speaking against anything that's quote unquote Christianity, you're a fucking enemy. They're gonna be targeting you, man. And they targeting the families of those immigrants too, so called. You know, even people that supposedly been here, they come after them too.
So that goes back into them 800 FEMA camps that they already got built up here, man.
Yep.
Golly.
Y'all saw that with Alabama, they still got slaves out there, Jason?
Yeah.
Like
antebellum.
Yeah, but they got the prisons are doing it. Like the prisons literally got them working open slaves. Took the prisoners out of jail or prison, and they working their ass. And they found out McDonald's using that slave labor, Cargill using that slave labor. You know. Yeah. Hey, and what you think they gonna do with y'all, man, with these concentration camps?
Get that Revelation 18 instead of souls of men, bro, and slaves. Bro, slavery, how the hell you think, bro? Slavery is still going on to this day. They showed you that in that movie Antebellum, bro. And hey, when they was sending them text messages to Keisha, all the black bitches,
report
now.
report
now. That's slavery. He said you may want to take your belongings with you because you're gonna be here for an extended stay. They talking about it as a joke. No, bro, and that's the spirit. I had a dream about being in a FEMA camp, and then a day later, them text messages came out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So,
and you know what? Esau is going to deputize a lot of these Edomites. All of these
Larry
back
did.
4chan niggas, when they don't have enough men to do this immigration thing.
The bounty hunter shit, bro.
Yeah, they don't come out and do that shit, man.
God.
They eager to do that shit, man.
And it says it. It said he's planning to mobilize the National Guard to help round these people up. And it says the goal is to double the number of immigration and custom enforcement detention beds. 41,000 are now allocated by Congress to hold vast numbers of migrants for short periods of time while they await deportation after their arrest, inside the U.S. sources said. So he's expanding, man. He's talking to private prison companies about drastically expanding immigration detention centers.
And they trying to get the funding to build a jail right here in Kansas City. Yeah, they got the funding for that shit.
Yeah. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thyine wood and all manners of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments. And it's the end of it basically says, and the souls of men.
Yo, go up a verse.
That was the same verse.
Really? It should say save slaves and souls of men.
Oh, Salakia, yeah. Verse 13, it says, and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and the souls of men.
Which proves that slaves is going to still be alive. Slavery is alive and well.
Yep.
Period. They brother just bought it out, man. Right?
Because in those centers, it was the same thing during World War II. They needed people to manufacture all the brass, all the bullets. They need manpower for that. And they're going to need to double, triple that because this is going to be the biggest war of all time.
Yeah, and if you got a line when you in them Auschwitz counties, they'll put your ass to death. They torture you. Yeah, and that vision I had, bro, it was a work camp. They was making like metal refinery. They was doing shit. It wasn't people just getting beat the fuck up. Yeah. But in case you get out of line, they got a torture chamber for your ass. You don't do what they say, then they chopping the jewels off, man.
Yeah, you wasn't just sitting around playing Xbox, nigga. You was working.
Yeah. For free.
Yeah, what further proves that they want to do that, what the brother just brought out with that article, is that whole Rex 84 plan.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to read it real quick. It says, it was a classified scenario and drill developed by the U.S. federal government to detain large numbers of United States residents deemed to be national security threats.
See, now, hold on. That's a plan to detain them. Remember, they had that J. Helm shit.
Yep.
J. Helm is where they was setting up fake apartment buildings.
Mock drills, yo.
So they already practiced to detain your ass, but J. Helm was a practice to go get your ass, man.
Yep.
So this what we was saying, we was playing the video, man. This whole New World Order is already planned and organized.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of doing the shit.
Go.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because bro, that Project Megiddo, and they had something which is called the Operation Wetback.
Yeah.
For the Mexicans. That's all this deportation shit is.
They mentioned, but I brought that out because they about to mention the Central Americans, but you Americans, you're roped up in this, man.
Yeah.
It says in the event that the president declared a national emergency, the scenario envisions state defense forces rounding up 500,000 undocumented Central American residents and 4,000 American citizens whom the U.S. Attorney General had designated as a national security threat as part of the secret continuity of government program. These people will be detained at 22 military bases in concentration camps run by FEMA. See? So everything Trump is doing and talking about doing in that, the article that brother brought out, man, they got it. Everything is laid out.
Esau is by the book, bro. He's by the book. He's on, yeah. Even though he's wicked, but he disguises it as being by the book.
Why do you think people been so broke? They ain't got money for hurricanes. They been spending
$700, bro.
You got it. They ain't building a concentration camp. That's why.
Right.
So, hey, brothers, we just want to say, man, hey, you brothers out there, Be prepared mentally, spiritually. Lock in, man. Lock in. Things getting ready to take a turn for the worst for everybody. But we got YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. We got his mercy, we got his blessings. Lean on that, man. Because it's gonna come a time that, hey, you might not have a brother next to you. You may not have the brother next to you, right or left, man. You might not have your scriptures directly in front of you, but you gotta have the faith, man. This is why you use this time of grace to build up your spirit. Praying, man. Make sure, brother, you're praying every day, man. When you wake up in the morning, pray. Before you go to bed, pray, man. A lot of you dudes ain't praying. A lot of you dudes is going through the fucking motions, man. You gotta pray, man. The scriptures say to be counted worthy to stand to escape these things. You get caught up in these things, man, and you out there, then ain't nobody gonna come and save you, man. You gonna be fucking mockery. So pray, brothers. Baba Kusha, man. To say the least, pray, 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 man. All right, but I ain't got nothing else, y'all. But we got something.
It's one on the common board. And I don't get Habakkuk 2.
You got a sock on there.
This is brother Nahumai, fear of the Lord Yahweh by Yahawashi. Shalom, This Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. So, brothers, man, you know, being an Israelite, we always say you're going to have contention with your family, right? You're going to have contention when people see you on the highways and byways, man. But we really got to remind ourselves, it's us against this fucking world, man.
Right.
This whole world, even if people know the truth or not, their mentality is wrapped up in America, man, which makes them an enemy against us.
That's right.
So in this year, New Year 2025, we always said this at the camp. Be ready to be the bad guy, man.
Yeah.
And embrace it. Because being the bad guy to the world means, hey, more than likely you in the right spirit with YAHAWASHI, and that's where you want to be, man.
Enemies of the cross. Now you got it, bro.
You get this Habakkuk 2 NLT, man. Usually when brothers do sit down, they pull out that Habakkuk 2 to open it up, you know. Habakkuk 2 and 1 NLT, it said, I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. There I will wait to see what the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi says and how he will answer my complaint. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tables so that a runner can carry out the correct message to others. See, the correct message. You know, the correct message on New Year's Eve is to say, get ready to pray that the Lord destroys this place.
That's right.
Not turn up, find a bitch to fuck on and drink champagne and celebrate your new successes, man. The correct message is understanding that hell and destruction is about to come here, man. They say, write my answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed.
And you gotta understand, when the Lord says something, that's what He means, man. Things are happening, bro. It ain't just happening in one event. Things that lead right into the next event. Chariots, bam, 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 bam. This week alone, we gonna hear some shit going down, man.
Okay.
You know?
Something going on tonight.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, so like, people were turning up, motherfuckers are getting put to death. A fucking dude beheaded his 1-year-old son, man. That's wild. But just prepare your minds, brothers, man. But with that, we're going to close out. Give all praises and glory and honor that's due to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame
Shalom.
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 Yes, sir.